Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. What a night it was. Coming from my former hometown, the hometown I grew up in, Birmingham, Alabama. Man, SmackDown was rolling in the Legacy Arena, and what it was rolling tonight. As the Universal Undisputed Champion Roman Reigns come face to face with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble back to back last Saturday. Can Cody make this decision and go after Roman after that key? Cody make this WrestleMania decision coming up. Speaking of another person that won the Royal Rumble, women's side, Bayley. Bayley the Hugger. Bayley will she choose champion to meet at WrestleMania. Bayley has a lot in store. We're going to hear from Bayley as well, including more champions. Logan Paul, who defended his United States Championship against Kevin Owens. Logan Paul continues his journey to SmackDown to wait who he's going to face. We'll come up with that as well. Also, too, we're hearing reports that Mercedes Moné may be making her way to AEW. She's AEW bound. They'll know as Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, and we'll hear from that. And to the allegations going on with Miss McMahon, and it's getting worse and worse each and every week. This man can't stop. We'll get this and more when the SmackDown report here on the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. The show. I'm your host as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button. Man, oh man, what a night it was here on SmackDown, coming from Birmingham, Alabama. What an amazing night. The Universal Champion Roman Reigns made an appearance tonight. Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite bad guy made an appearance tonight, as well as the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Cody weighing his decision on who he's going to meet. Will he meet Roman in a rematch from WrestleMania from last year? Can Cody Rhodes get the job done? But Cody also had a detour at the Seth Rollins told him, hey, you want Roman's title? This title is the Hollywood title, the company's title, or do you want the working man's title, the World Heavyweight Championship that dates back to 1901? Well, you know, the history of it into the lineage. But a surprise. You wouldn't believe this. The great one, the People's Champion, The Rock. You know, you heard what I said, The Rock, the People's Champion. The Rock made an appearance. We'll get to what's going on. We heard rumors about The Rock was coming. And you can smell what The Rock was cooking, and The Rock was cooking even more. You'll get to that a little bit later on in the show on what The Rock was up to tonight. All right, we're going to kick things off with this. A new commentary team on SmackDown. They did pretty good tonight. Corey Graves is going to switch to do play-by-play instead of doing color commentary, and Wade Barrett will be joining Corey on color commentary, taking Corey's spot. We know that Pat McAfee and Michael Cole will be the Raw announcers. I think they had that in the back of their head since Pat saying that he ain't gonna do College Game Day no more. So he's back. And Corey Graves and Wade Barrett really did good tonight. Corey Graves really did an impressive job. He should have been at play-by-play. You know, he just being himself, but he was doing the play-by-play like a play-by-play should. And he really, really did good. I was impressed with Corey Graves. Well, we get to this. United States Champion, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was in the ring talking to United States Champion Logan Paul. Kevin Owens cost himself a match against Logan. Kevin Owens had the match won, but he had tried to use that same tactic to beat Logan. Logan didn't see it coming. Logan tried to play coy after he was trying to call cheat with one of his handlers, tried to toss him the brass nuts like he did before. Well, Logan Paul found a way And I'll tell you this about the United States champion Logan Paul. He's looking forward to doing what he likes to do, as well as Kevin Owens as well. Kevin Owens playing to the fact of what's going on. So Kevin Owens wants a rematch, but Logan Paul won't give him a rematch. So I guess they're gonna be playing this horse game or this game of charades coming up between them eventually on what's going on. So we'll see how this is gonna go for Logan Paul and Kevin Owens forward. But Kevin Owens was in action against Austin Theory. Theory looked impressive too. But you can tell Theory is going to be turning babyface sooner rather than later. So we looking forward to seeing that as well. Well, we know that a lot of the SmackDown is getting additions and stuff. Trinity, better known Naomi. Naomi is back. Naomi is back on SmackDown. So Naomi is going to be going forward as SmackDown, but also SmackDown also gained a new star as well, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton will be coming to SmackDown. Tiffany Stratton, we everybody know who Tiffany Stratton is. She's a former WWE NXT Women's Champion. Tiffany Stratton knows a thing or two about getting it done in the ring. You can tell you that right now. Tiffany Stratton also went against Machine. Tiffany Stratton took it to Machine and won her first match on SmackDown. So I guess Tiffany Stratton's gonna be replacing Charlotte since SmackDown need more blondes. Since Charlotte's out of commission, and Tiffany Stratton will be taking up the mantle with taking Charlotte's place moving forward. So we'll see that coming up. Well, the role model, Bayley. Bayley had a decision to make. Bayley won the Women's Royal Rumble this past Saturday, and Bayley won it by winning number 3. She become the in the Royal Rumble the number 3 person to win at number 3 or winning the whole entire event. She follows by Ric Flair in '92 and Bianca Belair 3 years ago. Well, Bayley kind of looked like she had that Batista moment. Remember, Batista had caught on what Ric Flair and Triple H was talking about. Well, Bayley caught EO and the rest of the Kabuki Warriors talking bad about her, and Bayley felt heartbroken and trouble. But I guess they couldn't just drag this on a little bit longer, but I guess they had to gonna get it out the way. Well, Bayley, we thought she was gonna make her decision. Bayley said that she wanted to build damage control as a united front, but she real soon realized, but when she added the Kabuki Warriors, the united front was that. Well, Bayley looked at it like this. The Kabuki Warriors attacked Bayley from behind, attacking Bayley, and Bayley made her choice. And Bayley made a choice that she's going to take on EO for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. So Bayley has made her choice. It's going to be Bayley versus EO Sky for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. So Bayley wants that moment. She will get her moment, and Bayley will take on EO Sky for the richest prize on SmackDown for the women's division, the WWE Women's Championship. So Bayley and EO Sky will meet at WrestleMania for the women's title. But speaking of titles, tag team champions, the Judgment Day looking for some new challengers. The Judgment Day devised a mini tournament. The winners from the Raw side versus the SmackDown side will meet next week on SmackDown to determine the new number one contenders for them at Elimination Chamber. And we know that Logan, not Logan, but I don't want to botch their names. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate from the United Kingdom were back on NXT UK. They won their match against Pretty Deadly. So Pete Dunne and them could be winning could be head on, but we have to wait and see who they're going to meet from Raw and what that Raw side things will be, and they'll meet up on the SmackDown side things coming up. So we're looking forward to seeing that the tag team championships will be on the line But we know that the Judgment Day will be awaiting. Balor and Priest will be awaiting to see who they will meet at Elimination Chamber for their undisputed tag team titles. So we'll see that as well coming up. Also, too, we want to talk about this. We want to talk about the we want to talk about we're trying to get there. We thank you for watching. Um we know that Cody Rhodes has a decision to make. And Cody Rhodes may have looked like this on that knows that The Rock was coming. The Rock did come tonight. The Rock came and embraced Cody and hugged him. We don't know what is changed or what was said, but The Rock is back, and The Rock made sure that he is going to make some sort of plans. The Rock did tonight. Roman Reigns thought that Cody, he expected Cody to challenge him. He said, Cody, you can challenge me. You talking about Hollywood tie, you talking about this, I can beat you again. You want to take a crack at number one, you come and take a crack at me. And Cody Rhodes decided that his advisement, his judgment, he listened to The Rock, and The Rock told him something. We don't know what The Rock told him. The Rock decided to meet Roman face to face. And it was that a face to face moment. What a moment it was. A moment that go in history that many people would not have expect that moment. And like I said, who would have ever that Cody and The Rock had that moment. And we're gonna show you this because we want to let you see this before we leave out on this broadcast, on this program, that Cody Rhodes was informed or what was going on. Cody Rhodes decided that step on in, and he still don't want to show. Hold on, folks. We know that Cody Rhodes now. That's the only thing that's left for Cody to do is he's gonna accept Self's challenge and wrestle Self for the world championship. A lot of fans are going to be disappointed, but at the end, I think his best bet is not to many people think it's a constellation. He just couldn't win the WWE title. So we'll see. But this is the money shot right here. This is the moment right here. Everyone's talking about right here. Roman versus The Rock. You're gonna see that on my thumbline and stuff. Roman versus The Rock. We're hearing there's gonna be a press event, a kickoff for WrestleMania coming up this Thursday on all the social media platforms, and we will cover this event if something goes down in that event between Roman and The Rock, and what a stare down was in Birmingham, Alabama. I wouldn't believe it, but you have to give credit, kudos to Cody Rhodes. Like we know, he tried his best with Roman. You folks didn't want to be heartbroken. Cody might finish his story with beating Self and becoming the Raw champion. And Roman at the end, he might stay on SmackDown, becoming the SmackDown champion. But what a moment it was, and a moment indeed. So Roman Reigns versus The Rock, it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. You can tell the electricity is in the air. Also, too, we want to give an honorable mention that the Pride has added BFAB to the group. So Montez Ford and there's been a lot of press going on with Montez Ford, BFAB, Bobby Lashley, and Andre Dawkins. I wish they would have just added Bianca Belair to the mix since they're promoting Love and WWE. Add her to the mix so she can take on BFAB like half or something to do. I guess they want to add BFAB to the mix, keep BFAB relevant, and Bianca, she kind of had a hit and miss. She got interrupted by Logan Paul. I think they're kind of showing signs she might be turning heel soon. But Bianca Belair kind of feeling herself, you think. But we'll see how she do. But the woman she beat for at WrestleMania to become champion, Sasha Banks, known as Mercedes Moné, she might be heading to AEW. She is AEW bound. They're saying that she has filmed some commercial spots for AEW. So Mercedes Moné could be AEW bound. We'll see. Mercedes Moné, she might help their women's division. I really wish she was back on SmackDown than WWE, but I understand. She want to go AEW to make more money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. More money, more money. So, hey, speaking of another free agent that WWE and AEW need to try to look at is Jacob Fatu. Fatu is a former MLW star. I'm not surprised why they didn't get Jacob Fatu or Alexander Hammerstone. I mean, they're out there. I mean, I don't know what MLW. Maybe MLW ain't paying them good enough, but I wouldn't want them to be paying low. But I understand MLW can't afford them. They want more money. But then again, that's their desire. They want more money, and I'm surprised WWE and AEW ain't trying to recruit them, which is crazy to me. But hey, you live and you learn. So hey, someone needs to sign. Booker T is going to put a word out for Jacob Fatu. I wouldn't be surprised he go to NXT and be a savage. Stuff like that. But you never know. Also, too, we're hearing reports that on sad note, Carl Weathers that played Rocky, Creed in the Rocky movies has passed away. Carl Weathers was 76 years old. Man, uh, he did live. Like I said, he was built like a Greek god in Rocky, and he will be missed. Sylvester Stallone had sent a message for his fallen brother who passed away yesterday. So on that. Speaking of that, Montez Ford and discovered that he talked about Bianca Belair. Talking about he got her lips, he got just about everything of Bianca Belair. So Bianca Belair, what's going on with her? They're promoting their new WWE series on Hulu, Love and WWE. I might watch it if I get Hulu for free and stuff like a free week of Hulu, stuff like that. Plus, too, we're still reeling on the reports that it's more allegations going on with Mr. McMahon and John Laurinaitis. Now they saying Laurinaitis saying he's the victim after being coerced into Vince McMahon's sick, twisted ways. It's always something like you're a co-defendant and you're still gonna blame the defendant for. You could have just stopped him right there, saying, "Nah, man, I don't want none part of this." But he never did, so you know, got to pay the pipe. You got to pay the piper. Vince McMahon, he's gone, and he's done and gone in WWE. Now they're saying that the FBI is going to start investigating what's going on with him. So a lot going on with Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon no longer going to get the call. You know what I mean? Coming back to WWE. All right. I guess that's it. That's it for now. We told you that Bayley made her choice. Bayley saying that she's going to go after Io Sky and make an example out of Io. We'll see that coming up as well. Bayley turned to, and now Cody Rhodes has you can tell likely he's challenging for the world championship on Raw, and The Rock's going to challenge for the WWE title on SmackDown. So we're going to see this face to face right here. The Rock and Roman face to face at WrestleMania. The match, you can tell the tease is going to happen. The Rock versus Roman Reigns. What a moment that's going to be. That's a WrestleMania match built to happen right there. No question about it. No question about it. The Rock and Roman. We'll see that match coming up our way when it gets built up for WrestleMania. We are, people, on the road to WrestleMania 40, the 40th anniversary of WrestleMania. And what a magical way to do so from there. All right. For me being Kendrick Dix saying so long, we'll see you tomorrow for the AEW Collision Ring Report. See you later.